Alrighty. Um, let me make sure my mic is. Yep, that's good. Day number 10. Number 10. So overall bias, it's kind of pretty similar to yesterday's actually. Um, Asian had these prominent lows. London did not sweep them out on on MES. While on MEQ we did. Price then took out Asian highs while leaving London and Asian lows on MES, while M&Q just had London lows. Let me send to market open. So we had just before market open sweep of these 1 hour highs on MES, while on M&Q we did not. So we had an S&T as well from these highs. And from there, I was like, okay, kind of see what happens. But MQ was already further down than MES. MQ also had these gaps down here that could be invalidated. And if I was gonna get invalidation, then maybe some sort of retrace, I would then be looking for shorts all the way down here, especially with these being on MES like stacked up. They could have easily been taken out in one go, being low resistance. However, Price had other plans. Oh, so MES dumped while MEQ went to the flipping moon. So I'm like, okay, well, with them being so far apart, maybe there's other SMTs that could be made. But MES already took out these highs, and then MEQ did, and then really there's no other highs except all the way up here. So there's no potential for an SMT from the upside to the downside. So I was just kind of waiting. Could have made one from the lows for a bullish SMT. Oh, which we actually do. Well, I guess we didn't make it on MEQ yet. We have to wait for it. So now we do. We make one. We delete this. We make one from these lows. Or maybe better if it was these lows. And then we invalidated this. And now looking back on it, um, we kind of like just didn't take. I would definitely be willing to take that trade if we took out those lows, but because we didn't, I was kind of skeptical still. And MEQ was already so high, so I was definitely could have taken the trade just off of that invalidation. We already had our retrace, and the only thing was that, and this would be in 79 percentile, so it counts as a breaker structure. So I could have gone to the woman instantly and found a retrace. But instead, I didn't decide to wait. But I think now, looking back on it, I definitely should have entered in the future. I would be doing that when it just gives me a invalidation and an SMC. But I did think we could have easily came back down, which we almost did. We got a slight retrace. Oops. Um, but price ended up booming, and I didn't enter. I entered on MQ because it was a lot, like it was moving more and higher. But I didn't enter until this 15-minute close Left the junk junction. Um, this 15-minute close, which made another SMT from these lows to here. But that didn't really, at that point, it was already so high, and just like, that's fine if it didn't make that big of a move. So then I should just not have entered if it, because it made that big of a move, or waited for some sort of retrace like that. I could have entered here, which would have been a lot better, and price would have eventually hit TP. So I think the biggest thing for me to improve on is when I do have these confluences and they hit, if I have two, 5, or 15-minute confluences, I would just take the trade. And if not, I stay out of it because waiting for that 15-minute did nothing but give me a worse entry. And where I have the confluences, if that's on MES or MQ, I have to take it on that. Another thing that I did that was pretty poor was I decided to, because I only entered two contracts of MQ. It wasn't really making me that much money, even though it was up a lot. So I decided to double down. And because I doubled down and I didn't wait for this retrace, I then was like super, like, I just didn't believe in the trade. So then I ended up getting out of it, which I'll show you later why I didn't actually get out of it. But I doubled down, risked more when I didn't even wait for this retrace. Luckily, this retrace came and then it was bullish, and then we fell further. But I didn't even wait for that. I just entered like here off a wick, which was retarded. And that's just, I can add risk, but it has to be off or add more. I can buy more, short more if I have retrace and it is then in the direction of my bias. But overall, I feel like I knew where price wanted to go, but execution wise, it was horrible. And another thing with Tradovate, I messed up again, but this time very, very, very lucky. I entered, but 4 on 4, and then I closed on 4. But how I did it was that I bought 4 when I thought I closed on 4. I just bought another 4. So instead of me being out like around this wick, I bought more. The price then went down, and luckily my stop loss was like 200 ticks. I don't know why I was even set that, but then price boomed as you can see, and then I didn't get out until like 5 o'clock. The price was just booming, and I ended up getting out. Wait, 7, 6, 4. Yeah, okay, right here, that candle, making me 1.4K. So instead of, or like 1.5K, so instead of being down 900, like I should have, I'm up 500 now in my eval. So very, very lucky and fortunate. Um, but hopefully I can use this to my advantage and really start to follow my skills, but follow my rules and focus on taking good trades and trying to become more and more profitable. But Tradovate made me $1,400, and I'm not going to complain. So now we're up, and we're gonna try. Hey, I'm probably gonna lose it all tomorrow. That's the thing. But I'm going. Actually, I won't lose it all tomorrow because I'm only gonna risk $200 to $300, and I'm not gonna lose anything more than that. I'm saying that now. If I lose tomorrow, you'll only be seeing 300 or less? Actually, I don't think I'm going to be trading tomorrow because tomorrow, that's crazy that that's only orange. Wait, he speaks. Maybe I do trade. My friend was saying that you probably won't trade because he's speaking, but he's speaking at 8:30 a.m. So it's still definitely gonna be. Yeah, I don't know what he was saying. He's probably watching some reels. He's probably scrolling right now. But that's it for today. Somehow in profit now, and I will see you tomorrow. Today was, I don't know what day it is, but we're sticking to it. Bye bye, and have a good night. Negative aura.